Welcome these guys up here on stage and give them a big round of applause. Okay, as signing days have happened, these days continue to change. They change, really on the day all fans and are aware of all the changes with the NCAA and college football. It trickles down to high school football as well. But in the age of the transfer portal and NIL and all of the things that are going on in college football, to be up here on stage, we've got three guys that are signed Division I football scholarships. For those who are uncertain on what that means, football is one of those rare sports that the scholarships are 100%. It's we're not negotiating for, are you going to get this paid for or that paid for, in addition to in this day and age now with Division I football scholarships, you're not just talking about school being paid for, but all the additional things that I could bore you with, but that's not why we're here. But why we're here is to celebrate these guys and tell you a little bit about each and every one of them and their journey so far and where they're headed to next. So I'm going to start over here if you're looking at us, and as we see it, to our far right, it's going to be my man R.J. Jones right here in the big orange. So the reason that R.J. has the orange hoodie on and the blue beanie is he is signing with the University of Illinois. So give it up for that. Again, this is not to insult anybody, because I know most of you are football fans, but Illinois is in the Big Ten, one of the Power 4 conferences. They're 9-3 this year and headed to a big bowl game. I was listening to an interview from their head coach not too long ago, speaking and jockeying on why they may or may not be selected to the college football playoffs. So they've had an incredible season. RJ, for those of you who know RJ and his story, unfortunately, he had a season-ending injury, the first game of the season, and was unable to do the things that he would have liked to do his senior year. I'm sure he's an ultra-talented player. He's played on both sides and starred on both sides of the ball, both at receiver and at corner. We talked as a staff prior to the season that he had the opportunity, or we thought that he may have the opportunity to possibly be the best corner to ever come out of Vero Beach High School. Unfortunately, like I said, his senior year was cut short. But as I'll tell you about all these guys, his best football is ahead of him. He's a hard-working kid. He's got the size, the speed, the athleticism to really excel and thrive at the next level. As I mentioned to you, he's an early grad. And we're really excited to follow RJ at his next stop, and wanted to again recognize and congratulate RJ Jones, who will be signing with the University of Illinois. By the way, we will have plenty of opportunity for photos, family, teammates, youth coaches, all of that. On that note, I do want to thank all of you that are here, because for these guys to have the success that they've had, obviously it takes all the involvement. I've had the opportunity to get to know all their three wonderful families, extended families, football families, youth coaches, all of that, teachers, faculty, staff, guidance counselors. These guys have made a huge impact, not just on the football field, but on our campus, in our communities. So again, thank you all to have contributed to their successes. I'm gonna skip down and go to the other end, so that's our far left. And on our far left is our two-way player. Again, O-line and D-lineman, for those of you who are here, number 75 this year, Antoine Deuce Montgomery, so give it up to Deuce. Deuce is another incredible talent, and for those who have been around Vero Beach High School football for a while, he's a 3-year starter on our defensive line. And you talk about being an unselfish guy, and I brag about these guys all the time and their ability to be unselfish in the ultimate team sport. They've got to do a lot of things that confide in for the good of the cause, for being good teammates and doing it for the best for the team. And Deuce is one of those guys that he is going to play at the next level on the defensive line, but also started on the offensive line for us about 3/4 of the season this year and really made a difference for our team's success. So a big guy like that, that's, you know, close to 6'3", 300 pounds, playing both sides of the ball, not taking any plays off, I think that speaks volumes for not just his ability, not just for his size, not for his strength, his athleticism, but just his want to and his willingness to do what's right for the team. I think with those qualities, you can be guaranteed success. And Deuce has taken his talents to Austin Peay University in the great state of Tennessee. All right, I'm going to brag about the guy in the middle for a second, and then I'm going to turn the mic over to him. So most of you probably are aware how signing day goes. You know, these young men are, a lot of their decisions are made prior to today, and today ends up being a little bit of a formality in that, you know, they're signing and turning things early. I could bore you with the number of coaches that have been in contact with me this morning through this afternoon wanting to make sure that their paperwork gets in. And the reason for that is when the paperwork's turned in, then we could all take a deep breath and it's done and it's finalized and their decisions have been made. But until that paperwork is signed and sent in, there are still some things that remain up in the air. And so RJ and Deuce have done that. Up to this point, TJ is still has had a long night, a long morning, a long afternoon, and it's been well, I'll let him tell you about his recruiting process. I don't need to put words into his mouth. But what I can say about TJ Alford, and probably those of you who know him and are here because of him, or just he's one of the reasons that you're here, and you've had the opportunity to know that he is a great human being. You know, I like to say that, you know, he's in the top 1% of human beings as far as, you know, how he handles himself, what he does on and off the field, how he handles himself in the classroom, on our campus. He's made a huge impact here at Vero Beach High School and with the whole Vero Beach community. The reason that all this is happening is because there are not many people, I don't care if you're at the high school age or not, that can do what he does and does what he does. There's a lot of, you know, sometimes there's some hype stuff that gets on guys, you know, deserved or undeserved, I'm not sure. But with this guy, it's all deserved. He's got the size, the speed, the strength, the athleticism, the leadership abilities. He loves to do all of what's required to make himself great. And I'm just really proud to have a small piece and small part in his high school career, his high school success, both individually and as a team. And so TJ is going to make his announcement here on stage today. He's got some incredible opportunities with some incredible schools that have been touting him. So I'm going to turn it over to TJ, and he's going to say a few words. So hold tight.
Hey everybody, I'm TJ. I'm kind of nervous. So this recruiting process, it's been a long, tough journey. You know, people pulling me every which way. By the end of the day, I got to make the decision that's best for me. But I just want to thank God. I want to thank my family, my dad, my mom, my stepdad, my brothers, my sisters, and I just want to thank my teammates for always being there for me. You know, picking me up through the low times, the high times. You know, they know my brothers for real, bro. Especially two up there, and the ones over there in the corner know my brothers for real. But with all that being said, people want to know if I'm flipping or if I'm staying. And I just want to say, go Buckeyes.
So I'll close out TJ for a second and just let you know that he's at every school in the country that has been jockeying to, you know, obviously get him to where they are, and he's been committed to Ohio State for some time now, and through all that process has stayed true to that, and I know that it's been tough for him, and I'm sure the anxiety and all that goes along with that is extremely tough for a young man, especially of his character and his quality. So to his family, to all the families that are here, I know this is a long process, but what a great day for you guys. It's a tremendous honor for the entire families. I like to explain to families of football players, when you sign a Division I football scholarship and you're a parent of a player that signs a Division I football scholarship, it's like hitting the lottery. And in some cases nowadays, it's better than hitting the lottery. And so congratulations to you all, obviously to the teammates. These guys have had an integral part of this program. Obviously another very successful season. We were just playing this past Friday night, and we're hoping to be practicing this week. So it's allowed me to, probably not to your liking, allowed me to ramble a little bit more than I even usually do, because we don't have to rush to practice due to getting eliminated this past Friday night. So that's been tough on us all. But what a great season, and really proud of these guys, proud of their individual accomplishments, and proud of their team accomplishments. So I guess for one round of applause, let's give it up for these guys. And then we're going to do although a lot of this stuff is electronic and has been done already, we're going to do a 1, 2, 3 sign, and these guys have some stuff to sign in front of them, so it's great for a photo op. If you guys want to do a photo op here, I'll do a 3, 2, 1 countdown and let them sign their life away, and then it'll be turned over to you guys for interviews and pictures and all that kind of stuff. So on the count of 3, 3, 2, 1, sign away. Congratulations. All right. Anybody else want to say anything? Dude? You good? Yeah. You good? All right. They've all decided to take the fifth.